Hey everyone, it's Miss Thomas, and we are going to look at semester 1 review, numbers 1, 2, and 3 in this video. So sort of skip around wherever you need to go. So semester 1 review, problem number 1, write a polynomial in standard form and classify it by a degree and number of terms. So as a reminder, standard form is really just simplified. And written with powers from least to greatest. I'm sorry, from greatest to least. So all I did here, the first thing that I did was multiply. Remember, you can only simplify two things together at a time. So I multiplied that negative 2x squared into the x plus 3, which is where this negative 2x cubed plus 6x squared came from. And then I just brought down that 2x plus 1. And then I need to multiply these two terms together. As a reminder, you need to use distributive property to multiply these together, which is also known, you guys kind of use FOIL a lot. So the 2x cubed times the 2x, and then the 2x cubed times the 1. That's where these two terms come from. And then negative 6x squared times 1. I'm sorry, negative 6x squared times 2x is where the negative 12x cubed comes from. And negative 6x squared times 1 is where that last term comes from. And then the last thing that you are doing is just combining like terms. These two terms in the middle have the same variable with exponent, so you can just combine those through addition. And so your simplified term is 4x to the fourth minus 14x cubed minus 6x. And you can see that it has the variables written in order from highest power to lowest power. And so to classify it by degree and number of terms, it has 3 terms, which is why it's a trinomial, and the highest degree is a 4, which is why it's a quartic. So problem number 2, we're told to simplify 11 minus 2i times the quantity 6 plus I. Again, this is just distributive property. So I'm just taking the 11 times the 6 to get the 66, 11 times the I to get the 11i, then the negative 2i times the 6 to get the negative 12i, and the negative 2i times the I to get the negative 2i squared. And so then again, I'm just combining like terms, and the other step is that I am taking this I squared as a reminder. I squared equals negative 1. So sort of the in-between step to get from here to here is that if I have a negative 2i squared, it's the same as having a negative 2 times negative 1, which is why it becomes a plus 2. Anytime you have that I squared, you need to change it to a negative 1. So then we just combine like terms again to get the 68 minus I. So again, simplifying I to the third is simplifying I to any power, really. So I to the third is I times I times I. Every time you have an I times I, it becomes a negative 1. So negative 1 times I is just a negative I. So if I had I to the fourth, for instance, that would be I. So each pair of these is really equal to a negative 1. So I to the fourth is really equal to a positive 1.